Hi friends, Yari here with Third Eye Yari, and I am a fun and safe psychic medium and spiritual therapist who helps people awaken. That really does something to me. Oh, it's just so good. Anyhow, this is gonna be the divine feminine for the month of November, and the masculine was just beautiful. So if you haven't seen that, I highly recommend you watch that, because it's probably going to make more sense, and because you should watch. Of course, a lot of people watch for relationships, but for your own masculine and feminine. And as I was saying, for the masculine video, the stars is pointing towards union, sacred union, and that may or may not be in the 3D. It definitely can be, and I know of a lot of couples, people that I know personally, and a lot of clients are coming into union and are having those conversations about coming into union. And this is for high level relationships, so twin flames and soul family. But it is important that your own masculine and feminine are integrated for that, which is going to make that union in the 3D easier. We're always going to think of ourselves as either masculine or feminine, but we need to try to integrate both. We have both, and we both go back and forth even throughout the day, but we need to start integrating them and making them as much as possible as one. And I was explaining how my masculine has been very active with growing, my business and working really hard, making a lot of financial choices to make it all work. But then again, my feminine at the same time is very active, taking care of people and using my intuition and all my spiritual gifts to take care of people, to do readings and do work. So it's like integrating them both very nicely. So that's a good way to explain how to do that together. Okay. So let's see the feminine. And I was also explaining, this is not what I want. I was also explaining that I've been missing in action because I've been so busy. I've been doing a lot of private client tarot readings. I've been teaching mediumship both online and in person here in where I live in Savannah, Georgia. And I've been incredibly active with my spiritual therapist program, which is a life coaching program. So if you're interested in that, in any of those services, go ahead and email me. You can email me through my website. You can take a look at all the services that are offered there. But I don't put everything I do in the website. So if there's something different that you want, and if I do it, I will. We can work something out. If I don't do that, what you want, I can refer you to somebody that I fully trust. So go ahead and check out my website. The link is in the description box below and in the first pinned comment. Okay, so let's see where the feminine is at for the month of November. In the collective. And I pre-shuffle, but I get a sense of when I should stop. In the light attribute of the femme fatale. I don't think I've ever gotten this card. Highlight the erotic energy of the feminine. Opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Wow. Highlights the erotic energy of the feminine. Opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. That's beautiful, because when we are codependent, when we feel that we're not whole, when we feel that we need the other to be happy, to be whole, then that's codependence, and that's toxic, that's not healthy. So when that is rejected, then our hearts are able to open up, because we're vulnerable and we are true to our feelings and our needs, and then all the erotic side of the divine feminine comes out. That is beautiful. I love that energy. All right. So wow, that's very. See, the masculine came out as a virgin, and the feminine is coming as a femme fatale. I'm liking this. All right. And then I'm going to shut up, because I'm going down a rabbit hole. I can go down a rabbit hole very easily, so please stop me. And this is Star Codes Astro. And one just turned around, and we are going to take it. Okay, and this is... investment. It's number 1. It's green, which speaks about the heart chakra, which speaks about, in this card, how we need to open up, how when that codependency is rejected, we can open up our hearts, because it's vulnerable. You know, that picture, some part of it reminds me of some female parts. So there's a lot of sexuality going on here, which is also where all the creative energy comes from, you know, and it's number 1. So it's all about the self. It's all about rooting the feminine energy, grounding that energy, making it shine. This is who we are. We are creative, and we are sexual beings. And you're gonna love every part of us, not just one part of us, every part of us in our independence. And it talks about being independent here, and then we have the one here, which is our independence too. And I love it that it's so green, because it's talking about our hearts. Okay, then this is that's the Moon Oracle. I'm sorry, this is Star Codes Astro. That's the Moon Oracle. Wow, you saw me shuffling, and I got the same card that the masculine got. Solar Home, and it's number 16, which is the Tower energy. And we talked about how the masculine has been deconstructing parts of self and parts of his 3D reality to clean up his act and come to the feminine. So there's some parts that we have been deconstructing ourselves and making, getting rid of parts of us that no longer serve us, and move to the future self that we envision, that we want to have, with or without the masculine. So we've had our own tower moments that we have chosen, because this is not something that has happened to us. This is something that we have chosen to do. those people that are leaving jobs, leaving careers because they want to have this new business, myself included. People that are just doing all these changes in their lives because, the status quo is just not cutting it anymore. Okay? Beautiful. And this is Moonology. All right. And the full moon in Taurus. Didn't we just had a full moon in Taurus? Your dreams need a practical plan. So yeah, that's speaking about this deconstruction, and we need to, put it all together. So we can, after the deconstruction, very much like the masculine was doing, we're going to keep some pieces, and some other pieces we're going to throw away. So those pieces that we decided to keep, that we have kept, are going to complete a brand new puzzle. A completely brand new puzzle that is going to be so much more in line with what is important to us right now, and how we want to see our lives fulfilled from now on. Beautiful. Let's see what Tarot has to say about all of this. I'm loving that femme fatale energy. And then immediately talks about our heart, because it's, there's so many layers of people. It's not all about sex. It's not all about work. It's not all about family. It's not all about, it's the combination of all of it. It's finding that incredible, difficult balance. But if we work at it, we can get it. We can find it. Because that balance is what's going to make us completely fulfilled. All right. I think I'm ready. So this is incredible, because in the month of November, in the month of November, the feminine is going to have some kind of pause, okay? Some kind of pause just to put all these pieces together, right? We're going to be in some kind of contemplation. There's been a lot of action. So now we need some time of contemplation. We need some time to think about, okay, I have done all this work and I'm breaking up so many parts of my life. And now I need to figure out how these pieces are going to work together without the pieces that I just got rid of, because the puzzle is going to look different, right? So that's what we're going to be doing in the month of November. We're going to be, and it's not that we're stuck. It's not a stuck energy. It's a pause energy, which is very different, okay? Because we're just thinking about all these things which are going to be important, because it's the rest of our lives that we're talking about. And we just need to put everything together. Then we have the Six of Earth. And the Six of Earth is the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So this speaks about maybe having some kind of, I was going to say monetary difficulties, and that can be for some people, but I think our energy is going to be a little bit up in the air. So we need to really make sure that we ground ourselves, and that we grab that energy and we put it down in the earth, and we grow thick and long roots. And you can do that in meditation, and it works beautifully. You can also go take a walk and touch some plants, hug a tree, walk barefooted. There's so many ways for you to get grounded, but we need to do that on a daily basis. So we feel really grounded So we're not so much up in the air because we're going to be doing a lot of thinking. So we really need to ground. So our energy is not up in the air. Then the Four of Water is the Four of Cups. And, you know, it's all about balance. It's all about balance. It's all about balance. Balance our emotions. Balance our feelings. It's also going to be the balance of our thoughts and our energy. I mean, this is exactly what we're talking about. It's talking about having that moment of, you know, it's like when you clean out your closet. You take everything out because it's too full. There's stuff that you haven't used in 5 years and it's dusty and it's a mess, and you take everything out and everything all of a sudden is total chaos, right? Total chaos. And then we start grabbing all those things that we are going to donate, those things that we're gonna just get rid of and put in the trash, and then we start refolding and cleaning and putting everything together. Wow. And this is exactly what we see here, is that moment of pause. How are we going to put the closet back together and grounding our energy so it's not all up in the air, to balance everything out? And then we're going to be the King of Earth. And the King of Earth is the King of Pentacles, who has it all together. Is that moment where all the trash is in the trash, it's outside the home, all the boxes for Goodwill are in the car or maybe at Goodwill. We have cleaned, we have vacuumed, we have mopped, we have dusted, we have refolded, rehang everything, and it looks beautiful. We got our shit together. And then we are going to manifest everything that we want because we have cleaned up the energy. We have moved out all the stuff that was stuck in the corners that we couldn't see. We got rid of the stuff that we didn't want. We just kept the pieces that we want, that we love, that we use, that serve us. We put it back together in the new configuration. And now it's time to manifest. How beautiful is that? That's going to be the month of November. So if you have some junk drawers and some closets to clean up, go ahead and do it. Because that moves the energy around. And take that time to think about all those other pieces in your life that is not only old clothes that you don't use anymore, but those pieces of your life that you really need to get rid of, and the ones that you want to keep, because that's cleaning up house. Energetically, we're gonna do it physically in our homes, but we have to do it energetically. And then we're going to manifest. And if that doesn't look like Santa Claus, I mean, so the month of December is going to be all about manifesting. All about manifesting the new life that we want, with all our energy out, with our heart, with our sexuality, with everything. Our thoughts, our energy, our feelings, everything. We're going to put all the stuff together. All the pieces are going to fall into places in the month of November. This is incredible. I mean, I'm just loving this. Because the masculine is doing the same. And that's exactly what I was talking about. We are integrating. Both parts are doing the same thing. Because for union to happen, we have to integrate both parts. So let's see about messages from the feminine to the masculine, or from your feminine side to your masculine side. You know, because it's kind of both. If you have a person that you feel is your counterpart, it's for them. But it's also for yourself. So if you don't have a counterpart that you can identify, it's your divine feminine and your divine masculine, okay? But these are 3D messages for your counterpart, okay? And we're gonna get 4, just like we did for the masculine, from the middle spirit. All right. Ooh. These feelings are eating me alive. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that because, you know, the rabbit hole. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. Why do I deserve someone like you? Are some of you still having doubts of your worth? This cannot be. We need, in order for us to integrate with ourselves and with another, we must understand our own worth. If it's not, if we are still in the codependent, remember we talked about open your heart when your dependency is rejected. We cannot be codependents. We have to understand our own worth. Because nobody is going to treat us better than we treat ourselves. I tell my clients this all the time. All the time. Okay? I need to figure myself out. We've been doing that. Yes, I need to figure myself out. So in order to integrate with you, I need to be whole. And I need to know my worth. And I need to integrate myself before I can integrate with you. Yeah. Okay. There's a lot of sex around here today. For her, it was not for him. It was for her. Sexual desire. Okay. Alrighty. So now we're going to see 5 themes that the feminine is going to be experiencing in the month of November. Okay. That's the first one. Second one. Gonna get 3 from here and 2 from the other pile. If one wants to jump out. Maybe not. Maybe we're done with this pile. Okay. You can get 3 from here. It's okay. Oh, there you go. I need 2 more. One. Come on, little cards. If not, I'm just gonna pick one. There you go. Okay. Ooh. All right. Lobster, it says financial pinch, and we said that's a possibility for some of us, right? We said it with the Six of Earth in the reverse. And then we have Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So there's some things when we clean up that is gonna be a little bit triggering and frustrate us a little bit. So when we feel frustrated, we really need to think about what is frustrating us and what's the lesson to be learned. And it's gonna be different for everybody. Somehow the month of August is going to be important. It's somebody's birthday, it's somebody's something is important about the month of August, or something is going to be finished in the next month of August. Somehow the month of August is important. Chair field, someone new is entering your life. Someone new is entering your life. And the last one, it says ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So there's some kind of proposal, and it's gonna be a merge. We've been talking about a marriage is a merge, right? A financial merge, an emotional merge, an energetic merge. So it can be financial, but it can also be romantic, because we're talking about masculine and feminine here. So yeah, again, so if you are interested in private reading with me, feel free to go on my website or email me directly. But I invite you to go on my website. I have a lot of different services there, but I don't put everything that I do in the website. So if you are interested in something different, we can come to an arrangement. And if I don't do it, I can, refer you out to somebody that I fully trust. I'm doing that. And if you would like a private reading or get into my, spiritual therapy program, which is more like a life coaching with a spiritual component into it, feel free to email me and we can, talk about it. I usually give people a 20-30 minute Zoom discovery call, and that's absolutely free, to see where you're at and what your needs are, and it's to see if we are a good fit for each other. Okay, and with that, I'll leave you until the next video. Bye guys.